lovely people, it's Cara here and I am so mad. Oh, what's this? Sunglasses on my head. Ooh, that must mean it's sunny outside. Don't need those on in a video though. I am back to my weekly schedule where I come into your living rooms or wherever you are. Maybe you're like me and sometimes watch YouTube in the hot tub. Who knew? But I'm back on a weekly schedule to bring to you my sewing life. And today I am thrilled to bring you the haul that I got at the Stitch Festival a few weeks ago. Can I just start by saying thank you, a massive thank you to everyone who followed along in my So Mad March. It was cut a little short. I think the last daily vlog I managed to do was the 19th, which doesn't sound like very much really, but when you consider how much I packed into a daily vlog, including the wonderful Plymouth Frock Tales, it was exquisite. But I was man down after that. I did slice in an amazing trip to the Stitch Festival and also an amazing day out in London with my lovely friend Rita, both of which are videos that have already in my library there somewhere. So please don't forget to take a moment to go back over the exquisite, extensive, not exquisite, let's cut that bit out, but I'll probably leave it in, but I meant to say extensive, you might say exquisite, collection of videos that I have over the last, 4 or 5 years. I was trying to explain to my dad actually about my YouTube channels. 306 videos I've currently got, including today's, so that's 307. Oh. The Stitch Festival, amazing, just the best fun I can have in one day, and me and my friend Denise have already decided we're going for 2 days next year, so look out London, we're coming for you. We had the best time, but it was nowhere near enough time in one day, including the catwalk shenanigans that I did and absolutely loved. I hardly got to see any of the show and there was so much I missed, but judging by the state of my purchases and my haul here, I'd say, no, Cara, there wasn't much of the show that you left behind, it would seem. But I did want to take a moment before I show you this lot to tell you more about what I was wearing, because I didn't talk about my outfit at all on my channel prior to the big day itself. Now you may remember I was lucky enough to be chosen in a competition to be on the catwalk. They drew out the names of some people and Maison Faux very kindly provided us all with our own choice of patterns, fabrics, notions in order to strut our stuff on the catwalk. Now I shared some catwalk footage before, so I won't do that again, but I will share with you the photo of what I was wearing on the day, which I'll lay over this picture, this jacket here, but then I do want to talk to you about it in a bit more detail if that's okay. I wore the Calypso jacket, which is just here. All of the Maison Faux patterns come in a size 34 to 52, that's European sizes, and just all of them have got the most amazing sew along and instructions in both French and English. And the most frequently asked question I have is the YouTube tutorial in French? The answer is yes, but you just need to put on the captions, and very neatly over on their Instagram page, Maison Faux now have a saved highlight on how you can change the details of the YouTube channel to English, so that makes that super easy. And honestly, anyone can sew any of the Maison Faux makes. You heard me right, absolutely available to any level if you just take your time and just go with the flow basically. But I wore the Calypso jacket. Now I wore the Calypso jacket, the De Ferland blouse and the Hussards jeans, which I'm going to take you through in a second. But I wanted to show you some of the detail on this Calypso jacket, and what was really cute is one of the other ladies on the Fat Cat fashion show or catwalk, which is what I was trying to say in one word there, had the same blouse on but had no collar, and she also did the non-gathered back, and it was quite cute because in the week they actually put onto Instagram a photo showing exactly that, which I'll put in here now. So you can see that you get a lot of variety with a majority of the Maison Fauve patterns, which is just great value for money. So I chose to make the collar, and also I chose to make the version with this beautiful, it's a bit crooked, so this beautiful gathered back. I just love it. It's fully lined, so let me show you. Got the back to my mannequin now. Can I just say, this mannequin, well, my mannequin's called Joe. I've only just decided to call it Joe, and this actually belonged to my stepmom, my late stepmom, who passed away in November last year. I was with my dad yesterday, and I remembered that Joe had this dress mannequin, and it's beautiful, and in fact it's still got its little plastic tag on it here. So I asked him if I could have it. So Joe now is with me in my sewing room always, which is lovely. So thank you, Joe, otherwise known as my stepmom. So anyway, sorry about that, just caught me off guard. I only got it yesterday. So Calypso jacket, fully lined. I love this, and this is their gabardine twill fabric. Forgotten the name of it, sorry. And this is their the colour either, and this is their exquisite lining as well. And as you'll know, my newfound favourite thing, well, not so new because I've made loads, is to line jackets, because it hides all of the gubbins, just like all hidden. A lovely Maison Fauve label there, which I actually also use for hanging tag. And the Calypso jacket's got this really beautiful, it's just a simple boxy style jacket, lovely functioning pockets. Got this beautiful collar. Oh, look at this collar stand, look. That looks complicated to do, but honestly, I can promise you, it comes together beautifully. Absolutely lovely. And then it's got some such cute details on it, which include this beautiful cuff here. Not functioning buttons, they are just, they are actually buttonholes, but there isn't a cuff here, it's just an exquisite detail. And then you've got this beautiful gathered back on it, which just don't see anything like that for sale. And it's similarly gathered inside as well. So the whole thing is just lovely. I have worn this so many times, and my lovely friend Rita, who I was talking about, I talk about a lot, make no excuses for that, she said, oh, you've moved away from the bright colours to the more sort of the creams and the beiges and things, and she's not wrong. And it was this fabric last year where I made the I forgot what they're called, some beautiful trousers out of last year, and it completely transformed my wardrobe. Went from very bright colours to these lovely beige tones and things, and I'm in a beige tone today as well, aren't I? But it's so wearable. I just love it. So absolutely adore the jacket, and these beautiful, they call these wink buttons. It's like on a copper, sort of brass coloured shank. Oh, hang on a sec. Let's pop that back on there. Cover her up a bit. So that was the that was the jacket, which was perfect, and the Hussard jeans. Oh my goodness, these are amazing. Look at the detail here. Now I was a bit nervous because obviously I'd worn these in the train, and these I wore again these on Monday. So these are genuine Cara creases here, so actual wearing creases. But look at this beautiful pocket. But look, that detail there, you just don't see that on anything. Love it, love it, love it. And look at the beautiful yoke on the back as well, and the pockets. Honestly, please, if you're watching this thinking that's way out of my sewing ability, it is not. It absolutely is not. Everybody can make these trousers. And what I love on the Maison Fauve, this is actually one of their older patterns, but they actually do encourage you to finish the detail here with a lovely bias bound edge, which is lovely. And these came together so well. They've got a beautiful, you can see there, it's actually the front leg is in 2 pieces, and you get this beautiful stitch detail down the front. I love them, and they fit so well. And I am very flat bottomed, but for me these fit really, really well. But I have seen them on all sorts of shapes and sizes as well. And then finally I wore the Defilance blouse, which I made last summer. Now this actually sits flat across the front, but just where it's been, I've washed this week, and this is made using their beautiful red lace. Look at the pleats here. And this blouse is so clever. You can make this with the button placket, without the button placket. You can put button placket on the front, or you can put the button placket on the back. You actually don't really need to make the buttonholes at all, because you can just make the button placket, but then sew the buttons on, because you can get it on and off over your head. You can do the pleats on the back, or do a plain back. It's just lovely. And beautiful cuff detail here. I hope you can see that. You've got this lovely sort of recess here that is just, and this cuff actually sits sort of sits like that on this part of your wrist. So feminine, so much detail. And I love this lace fabric because it's very, very friendly, and I actually cut the bottom to meet the scalloped edge of these beautiful shells, and you don't need to finish it, finish the edges. It doesn't fray or anything, and so inside the edges are just as they are, which is dreamy. So I thoroughly enjoyed wearing this outfit, and I was actually going to wear it with the Bellini blouse, which is a cream lace blouse. And in the weeks before I had gone to the Stitch Festival, I actually made this quite early on, because who wants to be rushing? You need to make sure that you've absolutely nailed your outfit for a catwalk. Excuse me a second. Staying hydrated this week. As I was saying, so I'll put some pictures up here, because this is me in my garden a few weeks before the show, and you can see I've got it on with the cream jumper. I think that's what I've got it on with, and I was actually going for the cream Bellini blouse and the jacket and the trousers with the bestie bag that I've also made, which I've showed you in the past, out of the cream jacquard. I love this look. This look here, hardly believe that's me really. People often ask me, who takes your photos? Just me in my garden with a palm shutter or a voice shutter, and on my particular phone you literally say cheese and it will take a picture for you, which is really cute. Or you hold your palm up like this, and it's got a 3-second timer on it. So that's how I do all the photos. So I'll be featuring those on Instagram this week, and that was my plan. But as you know, I was so poorly that I couldn't do anything. Couldn't share any footage or anything like that, which is why I'm indulging you today. I'm also 13 minutes in, so this may well be quite a long video, but it's important, I think, that I get to share to you the detail in the Maison Fauve products. And I'll stick with Maison Fauve in terms of the haul for the first part, because part of our prize for being on the catwalk is that we not only got all of that, and that was a lot. We actually, and anybody could choose whatever, and I'll put a picture here now of the catwalk team, and they all just looked exquisite, including my lovely friend Katie, who wore the grenadine skirt and the Ressac sweatshirt. Just lovely. But all of us, yes, so we were given all 5 of the brand new patterns from Maison Fauve, which is just super kind. Just move that away from there, so breaking up the aesthetic of the room a little. Oh, it's a nutter. So let me take you through them. I'm sure hopefully you're following along with the Maison Fauve Instagram stories, because they've been sharing a lot of detail. Look at this cute blouse, camisole, La Top Belle Épine. Absolutely gorgeous, and there's a lot of options. It's been quite fun this week because Maison Fauve have been sharing the number of options that you've got with their patterns. So with this particular pattern, you've got option of the peplin at the bottom there or not. But this this pleat here is actually caused by folding the pleats. It's not like a pinch of fabric as if it's gathered or anything. That is actually what it looks like, which is just lovely. I'm going to pile these up on the corner here. These are high on my list, if not the next thing to make, and these are their Ronsard trousers or jeans, and they're actually made using some top stitching with twin needle and all that sort of thing. I absolutely adore these, and more on this in a second, so let me put that there as a tip for that. This is a beautiful jacket, really simple. So it's quite cropped, but just up to the waist. You can see it up to the waistband here. Again, this is very high on my agenda, and I'm going to leave on the side as I have a plan to show you that. And you can see there, they've actually got the new camisoles just poking out a little bit under there. This dress, the Rosalie dress. A friend of mine, a lady from my sewing classes, is actually making this, and as I film this today, she is wearing this in the blue version of this fabric that she bought at the Stitch Festival. So well done, Liz. I cannot wait to see that on her. And this again, it's got a lot of variety here, so you can actually make this into a beautiful blouse or the full line dress, which again I'm going to show you in a second. And then the final version here is the Hesperide blouse. Sorry, I'm not getting the pronunciation of that right, but I know you understand. This is just exquisite. This is the back of the blouse. And again, a number of options here. You can make this with or without the button placket. That opening at the back is just so feminine, so exquisite, and this may well be featuring very, very soon. Now, I am full stop lucky. That's all I need to say, really. Sorry, excuse me again. Full stop lucky as an ambassador, the lovely Emily. And I've actually got more to share, really, because actually, no, let me segue into it a little bit here. I actually gave Emily a gift. I will talk about this in a future video because I want to do it justice. But you know I care about the Maison Fauve team a great deal. And I was working really hard when I was very poorly because I'd bought 2 more kits from the lovely Adam from Adam Sews, because I wanted to make Emily a maker's caddy, just to show my level of appreciation. And so in a future video I'll slice in some of the making of that, but here is a picture of Emily with her gift. And I was just, I think I spoke about it very briefly in the last at the Stitch Festival footage. Just think you should take the moment in life to tell those that have the biggest impact on you how much they mean to you, and I wanted to show Emily by making something as complex and exquisite and beautiful as the Maker's Caddy by Adam Sews. And so I made her this beautiful version from a kit that I'd bought from Adam, and just once again thank you to Adam for curating such an amazing kit. You can now buy the Maker's Caddy hardware kits, so all the foam etc that you need, from his website, which is super exciting. And yeah, I just loved making that and giving that to her. I'd done that really early in the morning because I knew it would get really busy and I didn't want to carry around her gift all day. I then had a moment with Emily and I just talking about the beautiful patterns, and she then kindly gifted to me, as part of my ambassador role, the fabric of my choice to make this beautiful Rosalie dress. And I was torn because you know I love red, and this fabric is actually a fabric, but this fabric is what I chose, and it is amazing, just amazing. The drape on this, so that's single layer there, so it's completely opaque, but oh my goodness, That is so beautiful. I really felt that this particular colourway was a very sort of day wear, you know, wear it with trainers, wear it with a denim jacket, sort of dress it up, dress it down, kind of. It would look beautiful with this jacket as well. I cannot wait to make that. So massive thank you to the Maison Fauve team for providing me with that, because that is just absolutely lovely. Knocking things off here, so cannot wait to make that. The thing that I think I'm going to make the first from this entire collection is out of this amazing denim. Again, gifted to me by Maison Fauve, so thank you very much. But I was gifted I think it's, let's have a look here. So, as I say, these goes from size 34 to 52, which is a waist of 60 centimetres to 102 centimetres, or hips of 90 centimetres to 130 centimetres. And I'm going to be making a size 42, and therefore I needed, where are we, 2.8 metres of fabric. So Emily kindly, in fact she did it, she actually happened to be cutting the fabric. I just thought this deep denim, it's actually quite dark, that's more of a colour representative there. I just think that's so pretty. And they actually do 2 other colours of denim right now as well, which is amazing. So that is going into my washing machine in just a moment. And I also got, which I think you would have seen before, certainly one on my current my Rissac jeans, Hussard jeans, oh my goodness, is the beautiful beautiful jeans button there, so I need to keep that safe, definitely. So that was just so exciting. I cannot wait to get started on that. And then of course the rest of the show we were looking around and just having the best time. And I had gone to excuse me, Rainbow Fabrics quite early in the morning. I got there bang on about 10:30, I think it was, and when I got there about 20 past 10, needed to be at the catwalk sort of for a debrief, if you like, which only lasted a few seconds. I then had a few moments, I was trying to find my sewing friends, and I had a few moments to have a look around, and I headed off to the Rainbow's fabric stall, and might have picked up a few pieces. They had something this year called the £5 a metre bins, and I could not resist, which is so similar to the previous denim that I bought. So this was a 2 metre, I think it's about a 2.3 metre remnant here, which is, it's a little bit more lightweight, or it is more drapey than the other denim print, leopard print fabric that I have. But I really quite fancy making another one of these. That was my vision, at least. So I might hold on to this, because actually this dress is quite warm, and suddenly with the sun coming out today, I was like, oh right, maybe I won't be making another one of these. But yeah, it's just a lovely fabric, so I was really pleased with that. So that was the first piece from Rainbow Fabrics. I then fell hook, line and sinker for this beautiful viscose. It's actually a border print, so let's come in a little bit closer. So that's the border print at the bottom there, and then look at the colours in here, just lovely. Look at that. Oh, so nice. I'm so pleased with that. So I've got 3 metres of that, and then I'm going to be making a summer dress with the wonderful Roanne very soon, so this might be a contender for that project, who knows. And then I bought this as well. Oh, just lovely. And this feels like silk, obviously it's not, but again, just love the colours in that, and again it's a border print. I just thought that was going to be so pretty, and again I bought 3 metres of this one. I just see cord sets everywhere in my life, if I'm honest. A bit like wearing a dress, you just know what you're getting. And actually I thought that would look really pretty with that as well. So that was really lovely. So they were the 3 pieces of fabric I bought quite quickly. We then, I can't remember what we did then after that. I was keen to look at machines, and I'm still looking at the Baby Locker machine. One day I will buy the. I want to buy the Baby Lock Acclaim, which is the air thread, all four, so the loopers and the needles air threading overlocking machine. So I did have a bit of time to myself to have a look around. That was right at the end of the show to look at that. Then Tilly and the Buttons had a brand new pattern. Now my lovely friend Denise, it was her birthday, and we happened to be at the Tilly and the Buttons stand, and she said that she liked the look of the brand new Tilly and the Buttons blouse, and that's called the Samara blouse. Now I don't think the pattern cover does that justice particularly, but Tilly was wearing a version which was lovely. I didn't take a picture of her in it, but it was really lovely, and it's got this lovely v-neck. I'm a big fan of a v-neck, and the sleeves were just enough sort of bell sleeve about them to be really feminine and very, very wearable, but it's got lots of options, and so I picked myself up a copy. I actually bought Denise a copy for her birthday, and then realised that they had an offer on, so it was two patterns for £32, I think it was. So I picked up another one. So I'm really excited about that, because I'm on the lookout for, in fact you'll see in a second, I want to just make some simple white or simple black tops, following on from the revelation of having a cropped black t-shirt in my wardrobe. It's worked out really, really well to wear with the skirts I've been making, because I find wearing a skirt, I find it really difficult to have a top that goes with it. So this, because you can have a cropped waist, cropped sleeves, long sleeved, lots of different options. So I'm really, really excited to get going with that as well. I then saw, actually back onto Rainbow Fabrics actually. Yeah, I've got two more pieces from Rainbow Fabrics, and this was much later in the day. And actually the gentleman was cutting fabric, and he was cutting this fabric. And I literally went over to him and said, "What fabric is that?" Because it looked like sand wash silk or something. But it's actually Cupro, or what they call Cupro, and that's I purposely bought this, which is actually black, although it's coming up a little bit navy there. I purposely bought this to make the Samara, because I just think that'll be such an enabler in my wardrobe. Very similar, yes, to the either scoop neck t-shirt that I just bought, or the black cropped t-shirt. But when the warm weather hits, I might not want to be in jersey, and might want to be wearing woven. So that was my thinking with that one. And as I said before, with this lovely jacket, absolutely gorgeous little jacket, I happened to be having a rummage in the Rainbow Fabrics bins and came across this, which is like a very Chanel-esque tweed. It's like cream. I just thought this was super cute, really cute, and I think I've just got enough here. I don't think I've got a lining fabric that I can use, so I might have to grab some lining fabric, but I just thought that was lovely, and it's really lightweight, so it just will make a lovely wearable, well, they're all wearable, aren't they, but a really nice lightweight jacket for cooler evenings, and well, pretty much that packet cover, a cream jacket and the lovely jeans. Can't go far wrong, and you know I love a jacket. I absolutely love making jackets. I've got so many beautiful jackets, crazy amount of beautiful jackets, and so it was nearing the end of the day, and there was two more things. One which rumbled around in my head, having been on the Guthrie Ghani stand, because they actually had beautiful kits. I've never bought a Guthrie Ghani kit. They are just beautifully curated, and I love their Chickachita fabric, and I'll come back to that as the last thing maybe, but this fabric is probably a little bit different for me. I was going past, I can't remember who stole, Stitch Fabrics, and I just could not get the colours of this fabric out of my brain. look at that. Look, how glorious is that? It's just amazing. So I picked up 2 meters of this. It's actually apparently a bamboo, but as you can see, it's very drapey. It's £9 a metre. They did have it in quite a few different sort of finishes, like little designs. Look at that. I couldn't resist it, so I went for it. And I think that will make the most exquisite blouse, potentially a Samara actually, just so that I can let the fabric do all the talking. Haven't really decided. What do you think? Isn't it glorious? I just love, love, love. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And so the last thing, and I cannot believe, you know, it's extraordinary really to me, all of these things, I've been that tired this week that all of these beautiful purchases have been stuck on my dining room table all week, including the last thing I wanted to show you. That is the kit from Guthrie Ghani, which I kind of treated myself to really. Oh, like everybody else, I went to the Bornella stand. Honestly, that has to be the best money spinner has ever. Everybody paid £1, and then you got potluck little label. So mine says, "Have a great day" on it. It's got a fruit sweet in there as well. But that was just great fun. She'll definitely be doing that again, I should think. She must have got through thousands of those, which all helps to pay the bills, doesn't it? Put that on the side. And then this glorious, glorious kit, which I haven't even opened actually. It came, I've gone for the poppy blouse, which was last month's kit. And as soon as I saw it on the Instagram, I was like, that is the blouse I've been looking for. It is very similar to the Any blouse that I made years ago from Seamwork. But this was just lovely. And I haven't even opened it. Look, it's literally unopened kit. So the poppy blouse is from Pattern Scout. And it says, your exciting new sewing project awaits this month's Sewing Society kit. And in here is everything I need apparently. And what was quite cool is you could get different cup sizes, and I measured myself whilst I was on the stand, and I went for a C cup because there's 3 inches difference between my high bust and my high bust and my full bust. And the poppy blouse is got, this is rolled out. Oh dear, this is rolled out then. It's actually got 2 versions. So you've got one that's got this beautiful peplum detail on it. And you're not going to be able to see it, but it's also one that's got no peplum. But actually this has also got a collar. So one's got a collar and the peplum, and then there's a much simpler, just bias bound and straight edge on it. Let's open it together, shall we? And it contains everything you need, so that's pretty cool. It really does contain quite a few things. Wow. Okay, so I've got, oh, look at the colour, the beautiful blue thread. Ooh, that's nice, nice touch. I've got a lovely little label, it says Me Made. I've got elastic, that's for the sleeves, your cuffs, and some Microtex needles, that's cool. Let me put those back in now. Don't want to lose anything before I've had a chance to get started. So you've got the A0 here, but also they did send you the files themselves. I haven't even had a chance to look at those. And I believe there's also a sew along as well. Oh my goodness, this fabric. Look at this. So I've been looking at the Chiquitita for years, ever since it's been launched, and never bought it, but it is heavenly. I used to go for blue all of the time when I was younger, and then went away from blue, but oh, look at that. That is exquisite, and that is amazing. Now obviously I've just been lucky enough to be handling some Liberty Tana lawn, and I have to tell you that this feels very similar to that. It has got the most exquisite handle to it. Oh my goodness. And that is going to look, this is all going to go horribly wrong, that is going to look amazing with the new jeans from Maison Fauve. Oh, so how lucky have I been? Honestly, it's been amazing. So if you've stayed with me till the end, thank you very much. This must be a super long video, but I love sharing with you everything I've purchased, and I've really enjoyed seeing all the wonderful videos that my friends have been sharing as well. So please let me know in the comments below which is your favourite thing. What would you go for first out of all of this? And just want to say once again, many thanks to all of the viewers for the support of my channel. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Don't just assume that everybody does. I'd love to see my figures grow, and it's completely free for you to be here. So how lucky are we? I bring the videos to you mostly once a week. Have been bringing videos almost daily through March, but back onto a regular schedule now, and cannot wait to share the progress with you. My next film coming up will be the Sew April Blouse Challenge. Well, that's my plans today. Who knows what might happen in the future. But in the meantime, thank you very much for keeping me company. I look forward to catching up with you again soon, and stay safe and well. Thanks then. Bye bye.